like a
I got,
superhero.
I got, I got to
That's
take
Man, your
Morty
all.
out.
buddy wants you to get beat up so he can steal your girl. What you talking about?
Go ahead, Indian. Go ahead, Indian.
I got to take Morty out. So I got a question for you guys to ponder here. Is it more likely that you would have a dysfunctional family relationship with an individual who is in your family, or that you have a dysfunctional relationship with a friend who is not related by blood?
I think they're equal. I think you can have equally dysfunctional friendships and equally dysfunctional
But
family
we
units.
just spent all this time talking about how, oh, your friends come and go and this and that and that. So if you have a dysfunctional friendship, is it
But in
more
the
or less
most
likely?
ideal.
Hold on. If you have a dysfunctional friendship, is it more or less likely that that relationship is going to be cut off and not be a relationship relevant to this conversation?
No, it'll
Is it
still be
easier to
relevant.
cut off your family and make them not your family, or is it easier to cut off friends that you don't have a good friendship relationship with?
Those friends still
That's.
don't know you best though. It says
That's not
knows
the
you
question I
best.
I
asked.
mean, you
What's the question
can.
I asked?
Oh,
Which
Because
one is
Indian's got a
easier?
good point
friends
here,
are
y'all.
gonna tell you what you want to hear. Your family's gonna tell you what you need to hear. So the person that knows you best is the one that's telling you what you need to hear, not just agreeing with you
Nope.
because they have the title of friendship.
My
And a lot
parents
of
don't
Man,
times
know me
people
well
don't
enough to tell me what's
a
best
lot
for
of
me.
times people don't their friends will lead them into a lot of things they shouldn't be doing because they're friends. That's how you get on drugs, because you have friends that are like, oh yeah, man, because they don't really genuinely care about your overall well-being, whereas your family wants what's best for you, so they're going to
I
try to
want to
see you
address that.
become your best self. So
so
That's not
Does
true.
wanting what's
Well,
best
what you want
mean
to
you
do? I'm gonna write
doing
this
what's
down so I
best?
don't forget.
hold on, real quick, in the Jesus, real quick. So I think it's very easy to cut off anybody you want to, and I can use this very example as cutting your family off. Do you know how many people lost family members just because they support Donald Trump?
Yes, but they're still their family members.
But
That's a
the
dysfunctional family
as they
relationship. They
no
should,
don't
no no no
stop
as
no no
being
they
no no
should.
family.
hold on. That has nothing to do with the ability to cut them off.
It's not
Yes,
completely
they
I
are still
agree.
separated,
I
family
though.
agree.
members.
I agree with you.
I
But
would say
but you said which is easier to cut off a friend that's dysfunctional
Mm,
or a family member? I'm
I
talking
was
about
very
cutting
nope,
off.
nope. I was very specific about the actual genetics. That was what Dane appealed to before, and he said is the blood and the legal ties. So if you're going to back out of that, is it easier to take the genetics out of your blood, or is it easier to say I'm not going to be friends with you anymore?
Okay, well, well, you can't take the genetics out of your blood.
There you
That
go.
that you can't do. But I'm just talking
So
about the
let me say this.
specific of cutting
Your
somebody
dad
off.
probably wish he would have backed out of your
So
mom's
I want to
cooch.
say this real quick, and because what
weird.
Indian Jesus is saying is reminding me of this point too.
That's what he's good for.
Yeah, yeah. Some of the stuff that your family's done to you for some people's lives, you never would have a friendship that happened. I mean, never is too strong. It's rare to maintain a friendship with some of the stuff people's parents and siblings have done to them. And so what I'm saying is that could affect like the average knowledge too, because you can sever a friend who misunderstands you or getting you all wrong and is getting toxic. But the family, if we're talking about blood, like I agree with Dane, that blood part of it, like that stays there. So imagine you get into it with somebody in your family and they just getting you all wrong. You're cocky, you're conceited. Most of us think we're right when they're debating with somebody.
That's
So
me.
think how many misunderstandings you have with your family that are still there to this day. And you
Yep.
can sever it to some extent, but they might be at the family reunion, they might be at Thanksgiving, they may be at Christmas. You might get stuck on a three-way. You might be in a group message with them. So it's not as clean of a sever with the family as it is with the friends. So you still kind of have all the misunderstandings that your family have about you, unless you 100%
That means
sever.
they know your true self, though. That means they
Maybe,
know
but,
your
but
true
Unless
self.
also,
they don't, though.
but hold on. That was the second point I
That's
had.
the whole point.
I want the first address with Indian
The
point.
friend will get cut off before they get to see the real you.
I
The
want
family's gonna stick
to address your
around through
point there,
that.
T-Reason. I want to address your point there too, because I want to say this too. Not everybody has intellectual family, right? So, for instance, your family, if they're not deep people, and they may know superficial things about you. They may even kind of subconsciously kind of know what you think and what you're into and stuff like that. But if you're an intellectual, for instance, or you're somebody at least, or somebody who's very interesting, very dynamic, your family may not be able to capture all that because if you're not around them like that, you're moving around, you're doing things. Your friends will know those things about you. They know certain intricacies about your worldview and your perspective that your family just probably won't even
All
get
right.
past. So I think there's a certain element they might not
I
know
think
about you.
that's an exception, not the
For
rule.
some reason, my
I think that's
restream or
more of a
something keeps
specific
dropping my
that they
stream, but here I am. I'm back.
when I'm looking at the whole board and not just certain specific situations, I would say for the most part, family's gonna know you mentally, physically, spiritually. They're gonna know you on in ways that someone who, because your friends have a snapshot of your life. They see the version of you that you put out to the world. Your family
Sounds like you don't
your,
want to know good friends.
your
I'm glad
family.
you have a good family, but
No, I have amazing friends. I got friends I've known from middle school.
then open up to them.
I've known Vulcan for many, many years. I've known him since middle school. I got kids. I mean, friends I've known since elementary school. But I still think my family has been throughout my life. They've been there since I was born into this world, all the way up until all these years that I'm.
But is that the same thing as knowing a person? Doing things for them means you know them?
I mean, come on. I mean, if there's love there, of course. If there's love there, of course.
So if
the only way that I would say it's not is if there's dysfunction there, where there's no animosity, and even then, it's still hard, because even then they still know you.
Who knows your body count better?
That's different.
Why is that different?
That's a unique.
This is about knowing you.
That's one thing that you don't want them to know. But there's so many things that they do know.
Why wouldn't you want them to know? They're the people that know you best.
Because
they're the ones that are going to be there for you.
I don't know. Your body count? Come on. I mean, just one little thing. Who knows your body count better? Just because you have a friend who knows something about you that your family doesn't know, that doesn't really prove anything.
That's one pillar.
Yeah, it doesn't prove anything.
That's how many fingers he has.
That is an example of a
Okay,
myriad
give me
of
another
things.
one. Give me another
girlfriends. Like who knows the in and outs of your boyfriend-girlfriend relationship?
Family.
Stay out of your family.
My wife. My wife knows all about my girlfriends.
Her best friend.
What do you say, Wicked?
Her best friend.
Her best friend.
Yep.
Yeah, her best friend. In fact, that's a friend. Here we go.
Okay, so T Reason, would you say that who would know better if you were frustrated by a topic that came up on this panel? Would it be your mom or would it be Vulcan?
My mom.
Fair enough. Genuine question.
It's a tough one. Like I said, I can argue either of the three.
I don't know.
I think no, go ahead.
I mean, I hate to say this, but it sounds like me and T Reason come from a much more similar familial background than me and Wicked or me and Lutch. You know, but I mean, but that's what I can go on. How am I going to draw my generally, as Lutch is so adamant to point out, generally? I don't know how he talks like that, but he does. But how am I going to draw my generally? Generally. Okay.
Generally.
Calm down, Lutch. Calm down.
Oh my God.
Lay off of the Adderall. But how am I going to draw my generally without looking at my general experience? I don't know that it's something you could objectively measure. So that's what I'm looking at, and that's just my position.
I don't know. There's some loser in the chat saying, point being, while Lutch is speaking to his own personal situation, he's also applying it to a general audience, whereas the family people are making a hard claim. Oh, it was me! That's me! So yes, I am using that, but I am talking, I'm not saying because my situation is this, because my situation is this, that is the answer to the question. I am proposing that this is a type of situation that may exist, and saying that no, wrong, it's family, does not hold water.
At least you're right. The chat was an idiot.
Yeah. Oh my God! Who the hell cares?
But I see the loophole. You're
dilly on that one.
You and Dan, I see y'all. I see what y'all are doing. Y'all ain't slick, man.
What are we?
What you mean, Lutch ain't slick? Would you look at that hair? I think Lutch uses pure USDA Crisco for hair conditioner.
I wish it fucking rained. I'm frizzy as a motherfucker.
What is it like? 50 weight oil?
We covered the topics today, fellas. So, like, I mean, feel free to do what you got to do at this point right here. You stay on if you want for a little bit longer, whatever the case may be. But just I want to make sure everybody can take off if they got to.
Hey, I do believe that Indian said he had to do some push-ups before we.
Oh yeah, we want to watch him. We got to keep him on screen.
I was out of time, but guess what? I got time today. I'll make an exception.
Vulcan, why don't you put Lutch's camera on full screen on the Soapbox so the Soapbox chat can watch?
No. I mean, hey, if you want to come over to the stream, you can watch it. But no. That's for the paying.
You got to see. He's this tall.
Hold on. Hold on, wait. He said that's for the paying customers. I paid towards that, and I'm on this panel.
Okay, well then you are free to watch it.
I am right now. Here we go. Give me. Listen. You only owe me 10, so you only got to do 10 of them here.
Yes, to champion.
First of all, it's $2 one push-up, so I owe you 5. That
20.
being said,
I spent the 20.
nothing is stopping you from coming over to the stream where the push-ups will be done.
Run it.
Now, I was just noticing how the stream to your audience button is there, and so I was thinking maybe in the future we could do that where it's we combine the streams, my chat, your chat, and whatever.
No. How about we do it right now, man? I thought you.
I am going to do it right now. I'm going to leave this panel
Can I
and do it right now.
Let me just say something real quick. I thought you just said the bond with your friends is closer than with your family.
Oh, honey, sweetie baby. Honey, sweetie baby. Do you think you're my friend? No.
Is James not your friend? Are we
No.
not friends?
No.
If
We
we're
are
not friends, then
mutuals.
what are we, enemies?
No,
What
we
are
are
we?
mutuals. We are people who talk on the internet to each other.
Man,
But I want to make
Boy,
sure
ain't
it's clear, I'm not
right.
saying the bond is stronger with friends and family. I'm not
I
saying,
thought
I
we
just
was
want to make
cooler
sure
than the
that's
other
clear.
side of the
I'm
pillow.
not saying the
What
bond is stronger. I'm just
I don't
saying
think I'm ready for this
they
yet.
possibly could know you better.
Agreed. All right. Well, I mean, not to
think I
pull
just proved my
anybody,
point.
but
I just proved my point.
Lutch,
You don't want to do no
Great
push-ups
job.
in front of us.
Lutch,
great job, brother.
Lutch.
You fucking lost the thing. All right. Great job.
Hey, Lutch,
Amazing point. What?
Lutch. Thanks for coming, though, man. I know. Thanks for coming. I know you in the middle of streaming, man. I know Vulcan appreciates you coming.
Oh, yeah, facts, man. I appreciate all
It
y'all
was good
coming
having
in
you
and
on, man.
Jesus.
Even though we disagree and bump heads, it's still good to have you on the show, man. We got to get different perspectives.
Dilly dilly to T reason, bro.
I didn't say it was good to have him on the show. I just said thanks.
Facts.
All
There's
right,
haters
so,
everywhere you go, man. There's always somebody gonna post some haterade in that potion, man.
They got him.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
I mean, usually we're at what? What's the number? Fucking.
At least give Wicked his push-ups. You owe him on the stream.
123
At least do those.
is 62 push-ups. God damn! I am not excited about this. I am very, very puny. And
I'll
I've
do
got
20 with you right now.
All right, fellas. I'm about to press this real quick.
Yeah.
What was that, Vulcan?
I was saying it's about to.
We out.
It's
All
playing.
right. Well, yeah. I mean, hey, my stream's still going. So if you want to see the goods, come on
Hey, it was good
through.
chatting with y'all. I'm out too, y'all. Later.
Yeah, you guys have a good one,
Yes, sir.
and I will definitely see you guys soon.
That's a big 10 for.
Have a good night, guys.
All right, let's see if I can get Lutch. Let's see if I can pull Lutch and his push-ups in. Let me get that. I bet you I can. You know how I can do this? Because Big Daddy's smart. Let me pull it up real quick. Let's see what I got. All right. Let's see what I got here.
That's that, baby. That's that. We got it. 31, let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. He stands in the floor of a world misled, picking truck from the wreckage, lazy dog from the dead. Every word is a weapon, shot men declare, exposing every shadow we pretend not to fear. And the overlord marches with the suffering command, a beast of judgment, the Lord will give his pen. With his power, it's through the silence of the night, the oil on his head, she keeps the battle is right. I'm here to resurrect the second coming of comics.
He down there whining. Trying to get him back up here. Y'all can see his little skinny butt doing his push-ups. Let me see if I can.
Oh, shit.
No idea where that audio is coming from. Let me see if I can get that audio to stop.
Six.
Let me shut down that audio real quick. Gotta figure out where that audio was coming from. Let me see here. Okay, let me get back over here to this featured chat. No, that's not the featured chat. That's not what we want. Okay, let me turn that off. We need the debate panel. Yeah, I'm still figuring out exactly how to do all of this. All right. There we are. Oh, crap, he quit.
Song. I miss Guamtag, man. Woo-wee. What's that?
All right. Well, I guess it's probably the best thing for me to do since that was that audio was mixed up right there. Let me.
Shitty. I don't know. It's
There it is.
weird to have to think about.
Okay,
like,
that's a smaller channel than mine, or am I getting to get any clout from that?
or am I getting to get any
balance
clout
that
from
with,
that?
hey, I want to do what I want to
that
do.
with.
And
Hey,
so
I want to do what I
I am
want.
not expecting any
I am not expecting
subscribers
any
from
subscribers
from them.
From
I mean,
from
actually, that's not even true. Wicked comes around all the time.
Actually, that's
So
not even
even
true.
still,
Wicked comes around all the
like
time.
that was not
So even
part of
still,
why I wanted
like,
to do
that
that,
was
or
not
why I
part
went
of
back, or
why I
anything.
wanted to do that, or why I went
genuinely
back, or anything.
Just
I
have a good time
genuinely
hanging out with them.
just have a good time hanging out with them.
There's a lot of people
and
who would look at
there's
that
a
and
lot
they
of
have, like,
people
what,
who would look at that and they have like
1.8
what
subs? Like that
1.8
would,
subs,
and plus one
like
more
that
from,
would,
from Dick.
and plus one
And,
more from Dick.
People
And,
would see that and be like,
people
that's
would
not,
see that
you know,
and be like, oh, that's not
worth
you
my
know,
time, or,
that's
or whatever.
that's not worth my
But-
time or whatever.
I mean,
But-
again, selfishly,
I mean,
if
again,
they blow up, they're like,
selfishly,
yo, I've been there since before
if
even
Yeah.
they blow up, like,
And
yo,
so
I've been there
there's
since
big
before
balance.
even.
This
And
is my
so
job.
there's a big balance.
This is my
this
job.
is my job. This is
I
my
do
job.
have to focus on the
I
algorithm.
do have to
and growing,
focus on
but
the algorithm
something that I've
and
learned
growing.
is
But
that
something that I've learned is
the way
that
that you grow.
the
Like, yeah,
the
you
way
can,
that you
like,
grow.
Melts of My Media was talking
Like, yeah,
about how,
you can, like, Melts of My
you know,
Media
you
was
can
talking
just,
about how, you can just,
put
you
out
can
AI
just,
slop. But like,
you know,
I
put
see
out
a panel
AI
like
slop.
that.
All right.
But I
Like,
think they're,
trying to
they're
figure out.
doing
And
well.
I think
And
they're doing.
that's another.
I'm
I mean,
missing
this isn't
my
really connected,
audio.
But
I
Substack, I've been
This isn't
putting,
really connected.
I just started
I see it
doing,
over there now.
the
I
TIJ
just started doing
throwback.
the
And
TIJ
so
throwback.
the food was like the second,
And so the
second
food was
reaction
like
video
the
I ever did.
second
I didn't know what the fuck
second
I-
reaction
fuck
video
I
I ever
was
did.
doing.
I didn't know what the fuck I was doing.
I
was using
share my
the
whole
wrong
screen.
thing. I
Every
had
time
to
I
share my
would,
whole screen,
every
and
time
every time
I
I would,
would,
every time I would
switch. It'd go like that, and be like, okay,
switch.
back to the video.
It'd go like that,
And,
and be
I
like,
just- I
okay,
didn't
back to
know.
the video.
And so the fact that
And like
they're
I
already
didn't
having,
know. And so the fact
you
that they're
know,
already having,
the fact that they're already having good
the
discussions,
fact that they're
they've
already
got
having
people
good
who
discussions,
come from,
they've got
different
people
places.
who
Vulcan
come
is a
from
good,
different
moderator.
places. Vulcan is a
They're,
good
they're-
moderator. They're gonna go places. Hey, shout out to the Big Daddy Pod. They do appreciate your contribution. Yeah, I appreciate hanging out. And I definitely will be back. And like I said, since it goes like, because I'm now over 6 hours, so it makes sense for me to just do a stream, or actually end my stream. So do my stream, or actually start streaming. So do my stream with the button. Start streaming so that with the button video from there goes to my channel. Their video just goes to my channel, and then your chats will be in their chat. And if you super chat me, that'll be the show like, oh shit, big dog. But yeah, so like when you go there, it's a good time. Logan's a good moderator. I think over time he's gonna have to be a little bit more forceful. It's like, given that they talked about how him and T Reason are friends, I can understand T Reason where it's not friends from before. I can understand where it's not. It's like that's why I felt the need to jump in and be like, yo, respect the host. Because it's like to him, that's just his boy.
1, 2.
But like to the audience,
why am I not
he's
getting
the host. And so if
my mic and my
he starts talking,
earphones for
everyone's
some
shut
reason?
right up. We don't want to do that. It makes him look bad. But
1, 2.
and
1,
we don't
2.
want to do that. Rhetorical skills. And there's another aspect of the different levels of the game. And there's another aspect of the very different levels of the game. We always talk about there's different levels. There's a very different expectation of a modern day debate, watching and debating in a modern day debate
versus a horse radish
thing,
versus
they're different
versus
a horse radish versus they're different.
One over
and
the other,
they're different.
and
You might want like one
whatever appeals
over
to
the
you,
other,
One,
but
two.
they're different.
That's going
and
to
whatever appeals to you more.
1, 2. There
That's
we go.
going to,
like I was saying,
All
suck
right.
you in. And I think
I
a
got
lot
it
of
back in
people,
my earphones here
like
where I
was
can hear
saying on the
myself.
panel,
I mean, I can talk with my
Grid
headphones
One, he
off,
just fucking has the
but then I'm
10
not
people
sure
show
if
up,
everything
like,
else is
all right,
correct.
bro, I thought that was your thing. Like, what are you even doing? If you're
bro, I thought that was
going
your
live,
thing. Like, what are you even doing
if
you're
other people are
you're
making
just
content for
going
you?
live and
it's like,
sitting
if
there
it was-
while
if it
other
was
people
enjoyable,
are making
I
content
wouldn't
for you?
mind.
And it's like if it was enjoyable, I
don't know if
wouldn't
any
mind.
of you were here when
And it wasn't. I don't know if any of you were here
when I was doing
when I was doing.
that was the first time I saw
when I was doing the Grid One
the
panels.
mask.
That was the
girl.
first time I saw
Exactly
the
as
mask
Vulcan was saying.
girl.
It was late.
And
it was the
I
last debate.
exactly
I
as
could have won the
Vulcan
whole
was
night.
saying.
But
It was late. It was the last debate. I could have won the whole night.
You're right.
But she
I
was talking
concede.
about something, and I
I'm
just
just-
did not
it's like,
care. And I was
I
like,
don't-
yeah,
I don't-
you know
I don't
what?
wanna
You're
do
right.
that.
I concede.
And so
And I'm just, it's like,
if
I don't
it is
want to do that.
Like for compare
so
that to
if it is
Verbal
a
Combat,
so like for
what Speakeasy
compare
has,
that
where that
to
is more of
Verbal
like
combat.
you're
like
put on
what
the spot
Speakeasy
and
has,
debate
where
whatever.
that is more of like a
But he
you're put on the spot
understands
and
what
debate
types
whatever.
of prompts to put forth.
But he
and that
understands
just
what
comes
types of
with
prompts
time.
to
learning
put
the
forth.
the
And that
donation
just comes
incentives,
with
learning
time.
learning how to
the donation
every
incentives,
little aspect,
learning
every
how to
little aspect, and we're
every
all going
little
back and
aspect.
watching our own content.
Every
and we're like,
little
oh, I did
aspect,
that,
and
I
we're
should do
all
this,
going
and
back
do
and
that,
watching
do
our
that,
own
so on and so
content.
on and so
and we're
on.
like, oh God, I did that.
Because
I should do
as
this,
much
and
as
do that,
it is
do that.
an art,
so on
and
and
as
so
much
on and
as
so
it's
on.
a hobby,
Because
some of us,
as
it
much as
really
it is
is,
an art and as much as
you
it's
know,
a
I've got
hobby,
all my
for
eggs
some
in
of
this
us,
basket.
it really is.
I mean, I'll figure it
I've got
out if this won't
all
work.
my eggs in this basket.
But
I mean,
I've
I'll
got
figure
all
it
my
out if this
eggs
don't work.
in this basket.
But I've got all my eggs in this basket.
I'd say Vulcan series go way back, but his
Big Daddy
personal puts logic far
I'd say
above
Vulcan
that
series go way
relationship.
back, but
he
his
and
personally puts
Freshly
logic
and Enos
far
go way
above
back
that
too.
relationship. He and Freshly and Enos go way back too. When T Reason is the only,
But that's exactly
I
kind
hear
of what
ya.
I mean.
But that's exactly
learning
kind
that-
of what I mean.
or maybe not learning, 'cause I don't want to
learning
big dog
that,
anybody.
or maybe not
Like,
learning
because I
don't want to. I don't want to
only
big
occurred
dog
to me
anybody.
like 15 minutes
Like,
ago.
because I just it only occurred to
like
me
the
like
big dog.
15 minutes ago. I
With
was
my
like, oh wait,
5K.
I'm
like I'm not used to being in that
with
position.
my
but
5K.
I don't want to.
like. I'm not used to being in that position, but
Like,
so
I'm
I don't
better
want
than
to. I don't want to like act.
You know, just been out this
like I'm
more
better
and
than
learned
anybody.
about
But
you know,
just been out this more and learned
like,
about.
There's no rules of there's no
specificity.
guidebook of how
Like
to do this
there's
stuff
no
because it all
rules
depends on what it is
there's no guidebook of
that
how to
you're
do
doing.
this stuff
Well,
because
what
it
do
all
you wanna
depends
do?
on what it is
If I wanted to, you know,
that you're
blow
doing.
up and
What
have
do
a
you
huge
wanna do?
channel, I would do things
If
very
I
different.
wanted to, you know,
but
blow
I
up
decided
and have
that
a
I want
huge
to have
channel,
this
I would do
channel
things very
be
differently.
the way it is.
But I decided that I want to have this channel,
and so I'm not going to
be
grow
the way it is.
as quickly.
I'm not gonna grow at all.
And so I'm not gonna grow as
Woken's
quickly.
really humble in that regard. That's a good
Woken's
thing.
really humble in
Very
that
cerebral
regard.
guy. Definitely agree.
And
That's a good thing.
that's
that
a
he's
good
humble
thing.
in that
Very
regard.
cerebral
But
guy.
when it
Definitely agree.
goes beyond,
That's a good thing that he's
the
humble
reasons,
in that
the,
regard.
the
But
frustrations
when
that he
it
knows,
goes beyond
somebody
the
will
T reasons, the frustrations that he knows,
overtalks him.
somebody will, somebody
that's gonna be a
overtalks
bad
him.
Look, that's. I mean,
like consistently,
as much
that's
as,
going to be a bad
bring
look.
it full
That's. I mean,
circle.
as much as
Full
bring
circle. We're
it
talking
full.
about, someone calls you the N-word,
circle.
then you got to expect
Full
this, that, that,
circle.
the
We were
other.
talking about
Well,
someone
if
calls you
you're
the N-word, then you got to
disrespecting the host
expect
on
this,
his own
that, the other. Well, if you're disrespecting the host on his own show,
kind of something, and so
you gotta
they,
expect
them specifically, like if they're friends, that's
and so
that's
they
not for me to
them
say.
specifically,
But
like if they're
in
friends,
general, as
that's
it goes
that's
beyond
not for me to say.
streaming with just your
But
friends,
in general, as
you're
it
gonna
goes
have to
beyond
sometimes be a
streaming
little
with
bit
just your
less
friends,
humble, a little bit like
you're gonna have
motherfucker,
to sometimes
shut the
be a
fuck
little
up.
bit
A good
less humble,
thing
a little bit
people
like
do.
motherfucker. I
is,
said shut the fuck up. A good
have a short video.
thing people do
And so, like, I'll just use
is
the intro.
have a short
But when you
video.
play
And so, like, I'll just use
through,
the
StreamYard,
intro.
it
But when you
mutes-
play videos
it
through
mutes everybody. So I'm gonna
StreamYard,
play
it mutes.
I'm gonna click the button and then
it mutes
unmute myself.
everybody.
And
So I'm gonna
talk
play
as soon as I
I'm
can.
gonna click the button
So
and
to
then
give you
unmute
an-
myself
I'm gonna
and
go to
talk
this,
as soon
I'm
as
out.
I can.
That's
So
how
to
much
give
time.
you I'm gonna go to this. I'm at. That's how much time. So we go.
Second. Even just a full second of I'm muted is enough to
Even
get
just a
everybody to
full
stop,
second
and then
of I'm muted
You can unmute
is enough
yourself,
to get everybody to
during
stop
it. Start
and then
talking before it's just
you can
little
unmute
things
yourself
like that.
during
allow
it. Start
him
talking before it's
to
just little things like that.
Continue
will
being
allow
a good
him
moderator
to,
without being like
continue being a good moderator without
style
being
for
like,
how
because you've got a good style for
emotional is the wrong word, but how heated it
how
can get. It makes sense
emotional is
to
the
have a
wrong
more
word, but how heated it can get.
moderator.
It makes sense to
But,
have a more
yeah,
laid
all
back
these
and
things
chill
in time
moderator.
will
But,
come out.
You know,
and
all these things in time
I
will
think they're gonna do well.
come
Oh
out,
my
and
God,
I
it's
have
so frizzy. I hate
I
it.
think they're gonna do
I
well.
hate
Oh my
it.
God, it's so
Stream like
frizzy.
Asmund
I
Gold
hate it.
and
I
put
hate
it like
it.
a bun like right
Stream
here.
like Asmund Gold and
Nah.
put it like a bun like right here.
Big Daddy Pies. I mean, he's humble in the regard of being a small channel and taking
Big Daddy Pies. I mean, he's humble in the regard of being a small channel and taking advice.
Proud. The thing
You
is,
can tell him this stuff directly and take it very well. He's not proud. The thing is, I
So
personally,
I'm not gonna name anybody, but somebody today was like, "You should."
I'm not gonna name anybody.
What was it?
But somebody
You should,
today was like,
watch.
you should
the first
what was it?
season.
You should
You
watch.
should watch the first
the
season.
first season.
Where did it go?
You should watch
I
the
challenge
first
you,
season. Where
Watch
did it go?
season 1 of Little House on the Prairie.
challenge
Make a
you,
review video.
Watch season 1 of Little House on the
what do you
Prairie
think
and
this
make a
channel
review
is?
video.
And so I
Like, well, what do
really
you
don't
think this
like
channel
to,
is?
to offer
And so
unsolicited advice.
I really don't
if
like
is
to
he
offer
on,
unsolicited advice.
Discord,
If it is he
or
on
X or something like that, because I'd
Discord
totally be like, hey, I think you're doing
or
like,
X or something like
What I
that.
would do is
Because
send him a
I'd
private
totally
DM,
be like, hey,
I think you're doing a good job.
What
You know,
I would do is send him a
know
private
that there's
DM.
no
Like, hey,
guidebook
I
to
think you're
this.
doing a good
I
job.
think there are some
I
aspects
know that
I
there's
may
no
be able
guidebook to this.
offer some
I
advice
think
if you're
there
looking.
are some
So if
aspects
you have
that I
anything,
may be able
send it
to
my way.
offer some advice
That
if
would
you're
be
looking.
how I would,
So if you have
address that,
anything,
because
send it my
again,
way.
I
That
know
would be how I
to
would
grow
address that
and do
because
my
again,
show on
I
my
know
channel.
how to grow
But
and do
his show is
my
a
show
different
on
show
my
and
channel.
a different channel.
But his
And so the
show
things
is a
that work for
different
me
show
may
and
not
a
work for
different
him. They
channel.
may not even be applicable to him.
And so
They
the
may
things
be-
that work
may
for
be things
me
that
may
he's
not
tried
work
already.
for him. They
Like,
may
you know
not
what,
even
I
be
personally
applicable
just
to him.
don't like
They
that.
may
And
be
so
things
you
that he's
should do
tried
this,
already.
you should do this,
Like,
you
you know
should
what?
do
I
this.
personally just don't like that. And so when
for
oh
my
you
own
should do this, you
personal
should do
thing.
this, you should do this,
I
is
don't like unsolicited
for my
advice
own
on this.
personal thing.
Because even
I
if
don't
you
like
are a
unsolicited
YouTuber,
advice on this
you're not me.
because even if you are a
I'm not you.
YouTuber, you're not me.
That's the you,
And I'm
in
not you.
YouTube. Actually, they say you is the you in
That's
YouTube, but
the you in YouTube. Actually, they say you
yeah.
is the you in YouTube, but
Yeah,
you know,
but, yeah, send me his number.
yeah.
Because I mean, I
Yeah,
definitely
but,
want to
yeah, send me his
help
number,
if somebody's interested.
because I mean,
in my
I
help.
definitely
I don't wanna
want
be over there.
to help
There's
if somebody's
typically the ones running the
interested in my help. I just
StreamYard,
I don't want to be
what
over
Welcome
there.
wants is
There's
to
typically the ones
debate
running
and
the
teach.
StreamYard.
And yeah, I mean, hopefully those of you who
debate teach.
are
And yeah, I mean, hopefully those of
the
you
real
who
ones, but hopefully you saw the
are-
overlap
all of you are
in the
the
way
real
that
ones.
I
But
try to
hopefully
talk
you
about
saw the overlap
how you should debate,
in
how
the
you
way that
should,
I try to talk
interact,
about
what this person
how
should have
you
said, should
so on
debate,
and so on
how
and so
you
on.
should
And then that
interact,
seems
what
to
this
be the
person should have said,
real-time
so on and so on and so
version
on.
of what we do.
And then that seems to be the
Where instead of
real-time
watching a
version
debate and
of
breaking
what
that
we
down,
do. we put that into
where
action.
instead of watching
No,
the debate
I mean,
and breaking that down,
there could be
we put that
some
into action.
dope ass.
No, I mean,
collabs. Holy
there could be
moly, this
some
motherfucker.
dope ass
Motherfucker, you
collabs.
been?
Holy
Good
moly,
to
this
see ya.
motherfucker.
Good to
Where the
see
fuck
ya.
are you
We got
been?
about
Good
a
to see
close
ya.
down, I'm
Good
over
to see ya.
at,
We got
over
about a
6
close down.
hours.
I'm over at.
But you guys were so generous, so
over
thank you,
6
thank you.
hours.
Good morning. Oh my God.
But you guys were
Is
so
this the
generous.
time?
So
What
thank
time
you,
is
thank
it?
you, thank you. Good
It's 2 in the
morning.
morning. Do I
Oh
gotta-
my
I just
God.
fucking
Is
stream
this
at 2
the
in the
time? What
morning
time
now?
is it? It's 2 in the
Jeez
morning. Do I gotta? I just
Louise.
fucking stream at 2 in the morning
welcome.
now.
And I'm about to shut
Jeez,
down. We're going on
Louise. Welcome,
6
welcome,
hours.
welcome. And I'm
But
about to
check this
shut
one out. This
down.
was an
We're going
interesting one.
6
Both
hours.
in terms of
check this
you know,
one
the
out. This
original
was an
thing that we were
interesting
talking
one.
about
Both
with the Black
in
Nick
terms
Fuentes
of
and
the original thing that we were talking about with the
not the
Black
debate,
Nick
the panel.
Fuentes
That was a
and
little
the debate that was not the
directly
debate, the
connected.
panel that was a little
Good to see ya. Good. Who say ya?
directly connected.
All right, we're gonna
Good to
end
see ya. Good.
here.
Who
The Big
say
Daddy
ya?
Pods. Overbearing. That's me.
All right, we're
You
gonna
can handle my
end
propensity
here.
of
The Big
volunteering
Daddy
advice.
Pods.
He certainly
Overbearing.
could
That's
handle
me.
yours. And I'm
You
not
can
saying
handle
he
my
wouldn't.
propensity of volunteering advice. He certainly could handle yours.
I
And I'm
just
not
don't wanna
saying
be
he wouldn't.
overbearing.
I
Hey,
just don't want to be
hey.
overbearing. You know what I mean? Hey, hey.
Thank you. With a big 5.
Thank you. With a big 5.
And I mean, I didn't call a cutoff.
And,
so
I mean,
you know,
I didn't call a cutoff. So, you know.
Okay. How's he gonna do 2.5 push-ups?
Here you go. I give you an extra half. Here you go. I give you an extra half.
round down, but I rounded up.
I usually round down.
Thank
I
you.
usually round
So,
down, but I
very,
rounded up
very much,
for you.
guys.
Thank you.
Let's
Thank
look
you.
at all of
So,
these
very,
donations.
very
We had
much,
our boy
guys.
Big Daddy
Let's look at all of
Pod
these
at the very
donations.
end.
We had our
We
boy
had
Big
Trey
Daddy
Williams
Pod
keeping the party
at the very
raging
end.
as
We
we
had
went over to
Trey
the panel.
Williams keeping the party
Boxy
raging as we went over to the panel.
Again.
Boxy boy.
I gifted membership.
Again.
Okay, well,
And that gifted
Vice
membership.
signaling. I gotta keep
well,
that in
Lutch
mind.
is shutting down. I didn't realize it was 1 in the
Vice
morning. I'm
signaling.
sitting
We
here
gotta keep
fooling
that in
around with
mind.
him on
Sorry,
his stream, and
No.
I need
Trey
to be
Williams.
headed to bed myself.
Again.
I'm too old. It's too late for this kind
Starting
of
us off
stuff.
was our boy TV
And
Viewerski
of course,
with the
of
$10
Yeah, thanks for
PayPal.
coming. I'm probably gonna
And of
stream
Of
maybe
course.
tomorrow, Wednesday, do some
The
reaction
sugar
streams.
daddy
I wanted to do some
himself.
reaction streams. Let me break him down. I wanted to do
That's
some reaction streams
30
before my Vulcan stream, but I got
gifted
caught up
memberships.
getting all this soundboard stuff together.
God damn.
You wish you had an extra half.
What is this
Yeah,
motherfucker saying?
No, that'd be nice.
Yeah, an extra
Yeah,
half.
which is
You
he
wish
had
you
an extra
half.
half.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
anyway,
that'd be nice.
at
That'd be
any
nice,
rate,
but,
I am
you know,
out of here, and I will
as
see
long as-
y'all
as
again
long as-
soon.
All right, thank you, Hector. Yeah, we're getting better with it. I mean,
Have no idea why that's still going through right there, but here we go.